Greetings, everybody. Welcome to this mostly empty classroom behind me. In the supply pickup last Wednesday, there's still about 5 or 6 who didn't come get their stuff, but in the supply pickup, along with your daily math packet, we also gave a couple of these kind of card stock items here. The flag we're going to need tomorrow. Put that aside in a nice safe spot. But the turkey, you can do anytime you want to in the next month. You know, Thanksgiving is coming up in a handful of weeks. So this video is going to show you what to do with the turkey, how to color it, how to cut it out, how to assemble it so you have a nice looking bird when you're all done. So to start with, before you cut it out, it's a good time to color it. You could use markers, you could use colored pencils, that doesn't matter. I've got this big tub of old crayons. I'm just going to find 4 or 5 that seem like they're good turkey colors and get down to business. Once you get it all colored, then carefully cut it on out. I did mine I'm going to do mine in crayon. Mr. Jones is going to do his in marker. So I'm going to color it, I'm going to cut it out, and then I'll show you how to assemble it. Take a look. So you'll notice on some of these pieces there are actually spots here where it says fold, and there are some dotted lines. So we can fold on those dotted lines. And in this case, I'm going to start with this long rectangle piece. Okay? So I'm going to fold these back and fold this back. And the same with these fold lines. I'm going to fold that back. And then I'm going to fold this one back. Looks like I didn't need to color that one myself, huh? All right, so now I've got some folds, so the question is what to do with it. I want to turn this thing in so it kind of looks like a mailbox shape when it's done. That's what I'm looking for, is kind of a mailbox shape. So you've got these folds. You could use glue stick, that would work. I think in years past I've used some white glue. Tape also works. I think for the sake of this one, I'm going to use tape because then it won't have to worry about drying. So I'm just going to pull a small piece of Scotch tape here. And to start with, I'm just going to glue or tape these 2 pieces together. So it looks like it's round on top. Oh boy. There we go. So it's round on top and it's flat on the bottom. One little piece of tape should do it. So he's looking good right now, and I'll move on to my next step. I'll set him aside for now. What I want to do is I'm going to attach him to the back feathers. Okay? So I'm going to fold this up because that's going to be one of the places I'm attaching it to. And so this piece here gets put on. I'm going to lay him down flat. And this gets put on in this direction. Okay? So when it's done, it'll be sideways. It'll be 3-dimensional. So this goes on here. And I'm going to start by just putting a little piece of tape on the bottom where this tag is. Okay? Where these 2 come together. So I'm going to get a small piece of tape. And then I'm just going to flip this up and tape those 2 together. Or glue it together, whichever one works for you. So now I've got this stuck onto the side, but you'll notice it flops down. Okay, so I need to get these 2 hooked together. So there's 1 tab deep inside. You can see him back there. I need a little piece of tape, or again, a piece of glue or something. So I'm just going to put a piece of tape and stick it down into there to get these 2 together. All right, so now that one's stuck on and my bird's not going anywhere. All right, so now I need to get a couple other pieces put on. I've got wings that need to go on. And a body and some feet. We'll do the feet last. I'll get them out of the way for now. And I think I want to put the body on next. No tabs on the body as far as to fold. The only place it really has you sticking it on is right here. This is the only tab that the bird needs to be stuck onto. So he's going to end up sitting on it like that. Okay? He's going to end up sitting on it like that. So what I need to do is tape him down. And so I'm going to get a little piece of tape, again, or glue. And if I just pretended to fold him back, I could see that the tab's like that. So I'm just going to fold it flat and tape it on. So that when he folds down, oop, not quite. This is tough to do with the camera and the angles to make sure it's all in the screen. All right. So to get the body stuck on, let's get up here. So to get the turkey stuck on to the body using this tab. So I'm going to kind of just flip it open and tape these guys together. Pretty close. I'm going to go a little bit further down. That's a little bit better. Okay, so I have my turkey now glued on, but he wants to kind of flip open like that, which isn't what we want, right? In the end, we're going to put a piece of tape across here to hold it steady. I'm going to do that right now. Take a piece of tape, and with this, or a piece of glue, or something like that, I can glue and tape him on so he stays on. So now he's stuck on there. This is horrible. Now let's put the wings on. So the wings, I mean, you can get them upside down or right side up, doesn't matter. I think this is technically the top of the wing, and so I would want to put it with these back, right? If I put it over here, then that's the bottom of the wing. So I think that's the top of the wing, and you can see there's just a spot on the back here to tape or glue. So I'm just going to take a small piece of tape. I'm going to roll it into a little tube, so it's sticky on all sides. I'm going to put it on the back of a wing, just like that. And then when you're putting it on the bird, you want to make sure that it doesn't go too low, because then it won't sit straight. So kind of make sure it's totally kind of on there. So it's not too far below and not too far above. All right, so there's one wing. Do the same with the other. I'm going to roll it into tape. Put a little sticky on that side. And now time for this wing. That's about right. All right, so looking pretty good. I've got wings on the sides. I've got a turkey on the front. Now the last step will be some feet for this bird. Any luck? No. Yeah, I'm going to have to do some serious editing, so gotcha. I'm going to be cutting stuff in it.
I don't think so.
Nothing yet.
About to head out here, though.
All right, I'm going to finish up here. All right, so with this feet, you can see I've got two orange feet sticking out in this case and this white chunk there. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to just tape it onto the bottom so the feet stick out. So all I really need is a piece of tape on the back here. Or again, glue or glue stick. And then I can just make sure that the feet stick out. And there they go. And if I want to, I'm going to put a little tape right in between his legs too so that it stays on. And there we go. If it's going to sit on top of something, you can have the legs hanging down. If he's going to sit flat, you can have the legs just out in front of him. And officially, you've got yourself a turkey. All right. I know the little tabs and glue and tape can get a little frustrating, but give it some time and it should work out okay. So here's mine, all done. Mr. Jones is his is done in marker, looking good too. So from here on out, you can just put them on the sill, and we've got ourselves a couple of turkeys to last us through Thanksgiving. So have a good time with it.